I wanted people to really quickly hear from my current dad.
Why, you get another one?
And I know that you recently just got roasted on a very big stage, so I don't want to pile on, but I'm gonna.
Get it all off your chest.
Yeah,
I get it.
Do your kids also know the expression, F the Cowboys?
My kids know the expression, fuck the Cowboys for life.
Good.
Yeah. They're good kids. The head thumping phase is really important. It's like the phase where you let your child bump their goddamn head.
Not really. And watching anything but Love Island. Right? I know. Or a new patio set. So that when your kids go to bed and you need to decompress, you can go outside and sit under the stars all romantic. Again, careful. Too much romance, you might end up with another one. That's it for Mother's Guide to Father's Day gifts. Let me know what other gifts you get for the dads in your life that are actually for mom. Tag at NGL with Kylie. We'll share some of our favorites. All right, let's keep it moving with a new edition of Can I Be Honest, brought to you by Pull-Ups. In honor of June being National Potty Training Awareness Month, I'm going to get very honest about potty training in the Kelce house. Yeah, we've had a couple accidents. We've had a lot of successes, and I think that you should focus on those, but not right now, because why would we tell stories about the successes and not talk about the shit that happened in the kitchen floor? It literally was a turd on the kitchen floor. I started out potty training with one of the little mini potties. The ones where when they're done, you have to like dump the bowl into the toilet and flush it. It was not the way to go. That wasn't our potty training journey. We quickly figured out that what we needed was a potty seat for on top of our actual potty, because I thought that the way we were going to get through it was to put the potty seat downstairs so that she didn't feel like she was away from everything, and that she would there was one day I let her watch Miss Rachel while she was sitting on the potty, as if that was going to help her. It didn't. She was just naked sitting in the living room. So the one day I tried to ask her to go potty on that potty, I was in the kitchen doing something and she didn't want to be left alone. So we put the potty in the kitchen. She sat on it for a while, and then she got up and walked around for a minute, and then promptly squatted directly next to the potty and took a dump on the floor. That was the end of that. So then we ended up doing potty on the actual potty with a potty seat. Specifically, one that we have loved is one that has like laddered steps up to the potty so that they can do it themselves. Jason and I very much tag team this activity. It happens to end up being, in a very joking manner, I will try to get my kids to call for dad. In other words, when they tell me I need to go potty, I'll say, great, you go up and get started. And when you're all done, dad will come and wipe your hiney. That is key, because when they say, Dad, I'm all done pooping. Dad, he can't help himself. He has to go. He really can't. I will tell you what. I feel like some people understand this. When your kids, I don't know about other people's kids. My kids have all gone through a very mom phase where it's mom this, mom that. I'm not leaving mom. It's not dad, it's mom. It's not a very long phase, but it's sometimes with certain kids, it was intense. And it really helps me in this trying to trick the kids into calling for dad specifically. Sometimes they do it, obviously. Sometimes they do it on their own without being prompted. But Jason's a sucker for when they call for him, because he's like, yeah, they called me, not you. And so it works out to my benefit. And also, it's adorable that he's like, they call my name. They called for me. And I'm like, yeah, they did. Go wipe that ass. Just go wipe the poop off their butt. Speaking of I'm all done pooping, it's been a year since the Ellie moment on the other podcast, so I figured I'd give a butt wiping update. We have 2 that are fully taking care of themselves. And Benny takes care of herself, but likes to check in when it's a number 2, if you will. When she has to get a little more in depth. I did ask the real ones when they stopped wiping their kids' butts, and the consensus seemed to be kindergarten. I would say that this is the case for the most part, but much like every other freaking situation, when one kid starts doing it, the next kid decides that maybe it's my turn too. And then the next kid jumps in and they're like, hey, I can do it too. So it gets consecutively smoother, it seems. Prior to the being summoned to wipe a butt phase, we have been in the potty training trenches with 3 of our 4. And there's a few things that have consistently worked for us. Number 1, timers. I have to set a timer. I'm busy doing other things. I'll forget, they'll forget, and then it's too far gone. And a lot of times you end up running and potentially having an accident directly in front of the potty, which is a ridiculous phenomenon. The second thing that we're doing is picking up on signals. They do a lot of pee-pee dancing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's when your knees go together and you're just sort of like, almost like cricketing your thighs. Okay. That means they need to go to the bathroom. Now, if your kids are anything like my kids, some of them might swear deep in their soul that they don't have to go. They're lying to your face. The thing that you should always push is that we'll try. That's it. We'll just try. And in line with that, they can try for the next tip, which is the treat system. A little candy would be great. Okay. Where you can give 1 candy for trying and 2 candies for doing it. Maybe 4 little candies for a number 2, or maybe 1 candy for a number 1 and 2 candies for a number 2. That lines up nicely. The other thing that I found invaluable are pull-ups. I really love the fact that they are there for you to make sure that you're not going to end up in a messy situation. Because there's something not so great about when your child comes to you and they were wearing undies because you're potty training and they say, I peed. And you say, where? And they say, I don't know. Because now you're looking for a puddle. And worse, when it's not a puddle on a hardwood floor or a tile floor, then you're feeling around a carpet. I've been there a couple times. Pull-ups avoids that. Pull-ups now has a new learning layer. It's something that I wish I had when I was training the older girls. It really is a game changer. It's designed to help kids learn wet from dry. So it will actually feel wet and then it will wick the moisture away from their skin so that they don't have a problem with any type of skin irritation. I'm very excited to try the pull-ups learning layer with Finn. For any of you who are going through potty training right now, good luck. I really think that's the only thing left there is to say. It sucks. I should say it stinks, pun intended. And that does it for Can I Be Honest, brought to you by Pull-Ups. Kevin Hart is coming up. But first, let's get to this special Father's Day edition of Doomscroll of the Week, brought to you by 7th Generation. First up, there's a trend on TikTok right now where people are referring to their dads as their current dad. And the reactions have been hilarious.
Okay, guys, so I am here with my current dad.
Current? What's that supposed to mean?
Just like you're currently my dad.
I'm your father. Current dad? What?
No.
That was dumb.
Just like,
Go on. With my current
He said, go
dad.
on. I'm assuming that this is stemming from the TikTok trend that was when people were setting up a video in a similar way and saying, this is my current husband. Now, I see the humor in it. I think it's funny. Big Ed, I I don't know that he would have a reaction to this. I'm assuming he would catch it. I think he would probably say, what? Should we see what he does? For you, Queen Emma, fine.
It's okay.
Fruity,
Hi. Yeah.
are you at work right now? You're at home.
Yes. I'm in Malvern.
Why?
What's that?
Why? What do they
I
got
had a
going
TV.
on?
I had to pick a TV up. I ate a sandwich at home and came up here.
I'm recording the podcast right now, but I wanted people to really quickly hear from my current dad.
Why? You got another one?
He's proud of himself for that one, huh?
That was good. You gotta admit it.
That was good. You were on your toes with that one. I like that.
Yes, yeah. Don't have to call the doctor on that one.
Okay, that's it. I love you.
All right.
Okay, bye. Yep, there's Dad. Oh God, I love him so much. Okay. If I convince Wyatt or Ellie to say this, I don't know how Jason would feel that. I do think the girls are going to have a really good time when they're older, like teenagers, messing with Jason. And I think that Jason is going to be a really good sport about it. And I think he's going to play along just enough until he's had enough. And I'm so excited to watch it. Oh God. Yep. It's going to be fun. And the last scroll, this is a throwback to the first ever TikTok I posted. And this is clearly a Queen Emma attempt to get me to cry. Oh, I know what this clip is. Why you got to bring Winnie into this? Yep. I'm not looking. Look at Winnie and Bubba. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You did that, didn't you? Do you feel good about yourself?
No.
Interesting. I love these kind of moments. I have so many pictures of Jason like on the beach with our girls, outside with the girls, where they are so far away that I'm sure they didn't know that I was sniping pictures of them. I love watching Jason be a dad. Our girls love him more than anything on this planet. And he is so caring. He's so gentle. He's so sweet. And then he's also like the perfect mix of he'll throw him onto the couch. He will roughhouse. He will do all the ridiculous things that mom won't. He also has my back. It is an absolute honor to get to parent with him. And the tiny humans that we've made are, I mean, I'm so biased when I say this. They're so cute. They're sweet most of the time. And it really is so much fun to watch him be a dad. And he's so good at it. He's so good at it. He truly, I think he understands that like, if everything else went to shit, at the very least, he will always still be a dad. And he puts a lot of emphasis on that. So happy Father's Day to him. Yeah. Yeah. That's it for Doomscroll of the Week, brought to you by Seventh Generation. Coming up, I'm about to be joined by another father of four, Kevin Hart, right after these messages.